What's going on, guys? It's Auzio here. Welcome back to a brand new video. So today we have got another attackers tier list, and it's been a while since we did the last attackers tier list. So we've got so many new cards to go through today. So if you do enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And also let me know if you disagree with any player that I put into this tier list. Maybe there's a player that, in your opinion, deserves to go a little bit higher, or maybe even shouldn't go that high and should be lower. Let me know who it is in the comment section. But let's get into it, starting off with Fire Neymar. The guy is simply incredible. The guy 100% is an S tier card. Rafinha, Winter Wild card, 5-star skill moves is great, feels insane on the ball, a fast player down the line as well. I must admit, the shooting ability every now and again can be a little bit questionable on him. I'm not going to put him in the S tier. For me, he's a comfortable A+ tier. Doku, I don't like the 3-star weak foot. I'll say that straight up. The 3-star weak foot is a little bit annoying to work with, especially when you're in a shooting opportunity, but the strength, the pace, the shots on the stronger foot, yeah, Doku for me is a comfortable A+ tier card as well. Usable, I do like how they gave him 5-star skill moves. It definitely takes him up a level, but is he on the same level as Doku or Rafinha? Nah, for me, he's just a level below, and that is the A tier. Winter Wildcard and Kunkel, he has it all. He's got everything you want going forward. He's got a good pace, he's got really good shooting ability, he's got a really good passing ability, an insane dribbling ability. The 5-star skill moves of this guy is insane. On top of that, he got that weak foot upgrade as well. This Nkunku card for me is an S tier card. Road to the knockout Dembele, a player that was in the S tier for a while. Is it time to drop down into the A+ tier? I believe so. Listen, dribbling wise is always going to be up there with Dembele. It's just the shooting. The shooting is the main thing that I feel like is so disappointing on this card sometimes. Sometimes missing very easy opportunities. So Dembele, A+ for me. He's no longer an S tier card. Alvarez, insane. Good strength, he can hold off players, he's a fast player, he's got a really good shot on him as well. Alvarez, A+ tier. Courtois, when I used him on the day he came out, honestly, I thought he was going to be way better. I saw the agility, 99 agility, and I was like, hold on a second. This guy is like 6'5", and he's actually going to feel good on the ball. Yeah, how I was wrong. He does not feel good on the ball at all. Courtois, he's alright. I'm going to put him A tier. I don't think he deserves to go on the same level as someone like Alvarez. I would rather have Alvarez in that striker position over Courtois. Dani Olmo, sprint speed. Sprint speed is absolutely horrendous. Dani Olmo is going to be our first B+ tier card. Vinny, Thunderstruck card, 100%. Not much to say about Vinny. You guys know how good he is. Straight in that tier. Lukaku, listen, heading-wise, he can head a ball pretty well. He's also insanely strong. We know that. It's Lukaku. The strength on this guy, he can hold off anyone. It's just the dribbling. The dribbling ability is so bad. I'm not a fan of Lukaku. I'm going to put Lukaku in the B+ tier. I'd rather have someone like Courtois in that striker position. Kvara, 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, feels insane on the ball as well, has got a good pace, has got a good shooting ability. I like Kvara a lot in this game. I'm going to put him A+. Chiesa's nice as well, a really good shooting ability for a winger. I wouldn't say, though, he's on the same level as Kvara, Dembele, Doku, Rafinha. I'm going to put Chiesa in the A tier. Talisca, solid cam. I don't mind him in that cam position. I don't love him in that cam position, though. I feel like we have got better. I'm going to put him in the A tier. Musiala, for example, a better cam than Talisca. His Trevellas, insane as well. Definitely a card I'm going to put in the A+ tier. Ronaldo, good old 2. Ronaldo's insane. The Trailblazer card, I was like, I liked it, but I wasn't like a massive fan of it. It was just like a good card. It was never insane. This card, this Winter Wildcard card, yeah, for sure, S tier. Crazy when it comes down to the heading ability, good on the ball as well, good shooting ability, actually has good pace as well. Definitely S tier for that card. Sissoko, a card that used to be in the A+ tier for a while. I think it's now time to drop him down into the A tier. With the wingers we have in that A+ tier, yeah, Sissoko doesn't deserve to go there anymore. Rashford, I like Rashford a lot in this game. I will say, dribbling-wise, he ain't as good as like Rafinha on the ball, but he's got a really good shooting ability. He's got a ridiculous amount of pace. I'm going to put him in that tier, the A+ tier. Harry Kane, shooting-wise, has never been an issue with Harry Kane. He always puts the ball into the corner. Dribbling-wise, not great. I'm going to put Kane in the A tier. Immobile, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. Honestly, not a bad SBC, but not an amazing SBC. I'm going to put him A tier. Morata, Not a fan of the dribbling ability, really. The dribbling ability is just so disappointing. And I'm looking at the A tier attackers. I'd rather have those attackers. Murata, B+ tier. Winter Wildcard Balotelli, I thought this was just going to be one of those fun cards. I didn't think he was going to be like anything insane. But when I played with him and when I matched up against him, yeah, you can really see that 99 dribbling. For a player that's 6'3", you just don't expect him to move the way he moves. I'm going to put this Balotelli card in the A+ tier. Really, really solid SBC in. I'm hoping they do more SBCs like that in the future. Eze, 99 passing, but not a great card. Not good pace, not good shooting ability. Yeah, I'm going to put Eze in the B+ tier. Malcolm, decent. He gets really good links to someone like Neymar, literally perfect links. I think he's a solid winger. I don't think he's anything up there with like Rafinha and like Marcus Rashford. So I'm going to put Malcolm in the A tier. Leão, solid. Very, very solid. The dribbling ability for a player that's got his body type is very, very good. I'm going to put Leão in the A+. Diani, I love Diani in this game. Diani's just one of those players that is super fast, has a crazy good trivela, feels insanely good on the ball. Not a weak player either, a player that doesn't get bodied out the way, a player that can actually hold the ball really, really well. Diani, I'm going to continue putting her in the S tier. I still believe she deserves to go up there. Insane card. Benzema, Finesse Shot Plus, obviously amazing. The fact that it's a radioactive card is like, you don't have to worry about the links too much. You can get them on chemistry quite easily. Benzema's dribbling ability is better than what you think it is, just by basing it off stats. Like, if you base it off stats, you don't think he's going to feel that great on the ball. But in-game, he does actually feel pretty nice, and you can go for a few quick turns with him. I like Benzema. I'm going to put him in the A+ tier. Cherky, 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. But there's so many issues. There's so many issues with this card. And yeah, I'm going to have to put him into the B+. Even though he's got the 5-star, he's just not that amazing of a card. B+ for him. Lewandowski. Ooh. Lewandowski is nice, but there's better. Like, Benzema for me is better than this Lewandowski card. I'm going to put Lewandowski in the A tier. Like, dribbling-wise, not bad. Shooting-wise, amazing. Pace, you definitely want that to be slightly better. I'd rather have the attackers in the A+ tier. Inform Rodman, as soon as this card came out, I knew it was going to be the real deal. I knew it was going to be one of those cards that if you can fit into your team, you go ahead and put her in your team. She's crazy in this game. She's insanely fast. She's got a really good shot. She feels good on the ball as well. She's not a weak player. Rodman, A+ tier for me. AuzioMF, 3-star skill moves is like the main thing that holds this card back. He's really good at getting in behind. He's got a really good shot on him as well. But I'm not going to put him in the A+ tier. I'm going to put him in the A tier. Lacazette, better strikers in the A tier for me. He's just like okay. Like Courtois is better, Immobile is better, Lewandowski is better. Lacazette, I'm going to put you in the B+. Marlon. Now this is an interesting thing about Marlon because this Pro Life card is fantastic. And I know a lot of people are probably going to be wanting to know where the Evo Marlon goes. The 5-star Marlon. I haven't used that card. I've seen a lot of good things about that card. I've heard a lot of good things. It's just I haven't used that card, so I'm not sure exactly where that card would go. But what I will say is this card is very solid. This card, for me, is an A+ tier. They gave him Trickster Plus, by the way. Out of all the playstyle pluses EA you could have gave him, you gave him Trickster Plus. I was kind of hoping for like a Technical Plus or a Rapid Plus or something like that. Trickster. Not a fan of it. But hey, we move. He's very, very good down the line. But yeah, the Evo version, I know is 5-star. I've heard really good things about him. It's just I haven't used him. So we're definitely looking at like an S tier or A+ for the Evo card. Let me know if you have got the card, where would you put it? Diarta, 99 physicals is very nice, but there's issues with this card. Dribbling wise in game, he doesn't feel as good as you want him to feel. I'm going to put Diarta in the B+ tier. Ansu Fati, very, very solid. Good shooting, good pace, good dribbling. He has the whole lot. Ansu, A+. Aubameyang. When I first used this Aubameyang card, you obviously can notice the pace. The pace to get behind is insane. The dribbling ability is actually better than what you think it's going to be, but it's still not amazing. I'm going to put Aubameyang in the A tier. Sam Kerr, solid. Good shooting, good dribbling. She really has everything in that striker position you want to have, apart from like the 5-star skill moves or 5-star weak foot. I'm going to put Sam Kerr in the A+ tier. Alex Morgan, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, finesse shot plus. Yeah, Alex Morgan for me definitely is up there with the best. A+. Salah, 3-star weak foot is a little bit annoying, I must admit. I don't understand. How many cards does Salah need to get before he gets a weak foot upgrade, EA? What's up? How many cards? We've got 2 informs. We've got the Player of the Month card. We've got the Winter Wild card. This Salah card is still up there with the best. Jota. Jota was an objective card, a card that was okay at the time. Like, he was a nice card when he came out. I just feel like now there's so many better attackers. I'm going to put Jota in the B+ tier. Rodrigo, very, very solid winger and striker, to be honest. I'm going to put Rodrigo in the A+. Gabriel, another really good striker as well. He's got good skill moves. He's got a good weak foot. He's a player that can finish the ball really well. I'm going to put Gabriel in the A+ tier as well. I'm looking at like the A tier here, and I'm like, Gabriel is definitely levels above like Harry Kane, Lewandowski, players like Immobile as well. Fekir's a solid cam. I just feel like with a player like Musiala being the cam in that A+ tier, I don't think Fekir deserves to go on the same level. So A tier for Fekir. Berardi is always one of those players that if you're basing it off stats, you look at a comfortable A+ to S tier card. No joke. The stats are insane. But when you use him in game, I don't know what it is. I don't know what EA did to the animations, but there's something there that needs to be sorted out because he doesn't feel that great in game. I'm going to put Berardi in the A tier. Adeyemi, insanely fast. You can go for marksman on this guy. You can go for finisher on this guy. He definitely is, I would say, a comfortable A+ tier. I will say this, though. The passing ability is a little bit annoying every now and again, but the pace, the shooting, the dribbling for sure is there for winger. Dynasty Sane, very, very good on the ball. This is like one of those players that you know if he had 5-star skill moves, he would be absolutely insane. I rate this Sane card very highly. Even though he has got a 3-star weak foot, I'm still going to put him in the A+ tier. Diaz, another really solid winger. A winger that's got a stupid amount of pace, just constantly runs in behind. Diaz for me, A+ tier as well. Saka, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. It's nice to see that they kept the same skill moves and weak foot as like the road to the knockout card, and they just didn't push that card to a side and go back to, you know, like the original card, the gold card with 3-star, 3-star. This Saka card is also very, very nice. I have to put him in the A+ tier. Marta Fire card, don't use her as a winger. That's like the main thing. You don't use her down the line. You use her in a cam position, and trust me, her in a cam position, yeah, you'll notice how good she is. Unreal at dribbling, 5-star skill moves as well. As a cam, she's definitely up there with a player like Musiala, so I'm also going to put her in the A+ tier. Katoto, really good shooting. Pace is okay. Dribbling ability, I would say, is not as good as the strikers we see in the A+ tier. I'm going to put Katoto in the A tier. Haaland, Dynasty card, Aerial Plus. For the people that cross a lot, this is one of those cards that they dream to have in that striker position. One of those players that gets onto literally every single header because of Aerial Plus, because of that jumping ability as well. And yeah, the heading accuracy is insane. Haaland for me is an S tier card. Willian, very, very solid card. At the time was like insanely expensive. I'm pretty sure he is still up there, but I don't think he's like 800 to 900,000 coins anymore. But yeah, he's still very good as a winger. A+ for Willian. Firmino, the centre mid Firmino, solid. The striker Firmino, the ice Firmino, not a big fan of. I'm going to put Firmino in the A tier. Openda, listen, the pace, crazy. Gets him behind constantly. Has the like running, the fast, what's called playstyles as well, like rapid and quick step and all of that. But the 3-star skill moves for sure is annoying to work with. I like him, but I don't think he's as good as the strikers in the A+ tier. So Openda, once again, is going to go into the A tier. João Pedro, I rate João Pedro a lot. The one thing that I don't like is the playstyles. He has one playstyle, only one, but he is very good in game. A+ for João Pedro. Verts is just like a decent cam. He's a solid cam. Nothing insane. He doesn't give you the 5-star skill moves Musiala has, or the 5-star skill moves Marta has. So I'm going to go for an A tier for Verts. Canyon Lee, very solid. Very, very solid card still. A card that I would still put up there with some of the best wingers in this game. He was an incredible SBC. He got some really good upgrades as well. Canyon Lee, A+ tier. Højlund, Højlund, I believe, goes for like 100,000 coins still. I feel like that's that Manchester United tax because he's just like an okay card. There's nothing really insane about him. Højlund, A tier. Son, fire card, up there. Up there for sure. Listen, he might not dribble as well as players like Salah or players like Neymar or players like Nkunku. But if you know how to use Son, he is up there with the best in my opinion. Son is going to go into the S tier. De Binga, up there with like Marta and Musiala. 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, feels crazy, crazy good on the ball. De Binga, A+. Reina, the 2-star weak foot. that 2-star weak foot, especially in a cam position as well. This is the thing with like cams in this game. You know they're going to get into opportunities to shoot the ball. Do you want to be shooting with a player that's got a 2-star weak foot? Not really. You're going to have to like force it on the strong foot every single time. I'd rather have players like Fekir. I'd rather have players like Wirtz in that cam position. I'm going to put Reina in the B+ tier. Griezmann, I still rate Griezmann highly in this game. He used to be an S tier card. I feel like Griezmann ain't on that level anymore. He's definitely in between both tiers, but I feel like he is closer now to the A+ tier than the S tier. Casemiro. When I saw Casemiro get a striker card, I'm not going to lie, I was slightly excited. I thought he was going to be one of those players that goes into a striker position, but all of a sudden becomes like insane in that striker position. Like Fabinho's card, it wasn't last year, I think it was FIFA 22, Winter Wildcard Fabinho. If you guys remember that, 5-star weak foot, insane shooting, now that card was the real deal. This card, yeah, that low agility is very annoying to work with. Casemiro, A tier. Raspadori, 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. Raspadori, I believe, had like a super nice card last year. I think it was the road to the knockout or road to the final. It was one or the other. This Winter Wild card is just okay. I'm going to put him A tier. Kolomoane, ooh. A card that can get more upgrades as well. A card that has potential to get a playstyle plus. This Kolomoane card already for me is up there with those A+ tier strikers. So I'm going to throw him up there. Loriente's fire card, a card that has got pace in game, but a card that isn't on the same level as Malcolm, Berardi, a player like Sissoko as well. Loriente is going to go into the B+ tier. Trailblazer Hansen, finesse shot plus on Hansen. Yeah, I mean, it needs to be a card that goes into the S tier. She's just crazy in this game. I cannot wait for her Team of the Year card. If she gets one, yeah, she's going to be definitely, I would say, top 3 attackers in this game. Grealish, I used this card as soon as it came out. Alright, finesse shot plus is nice. He felt good on the ball at the time as well. I feel like there's now better wingers in that A+ tier, so Grealish doesn't deserve to go there anymore. I'm going to put Grealish in the A tier. Oshola, very solid. I love the fact that she just hasn't got a good shooting ability, a good dribbling ability, a crazy amount of pace. I love the fact that she also gives you strength in that striker position as well. Oshola, I'm going to put her in the A+. Timo Werner, good shooting ability, good pace as well, but just not that striker you really want in that striker position now. I feel like there's better strikers in the A tier. Timo Werner is going to go into the B+. Isaac, 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, gives you height so he can head the ball down every now and again. Doesn't feel bad on the ball either for a player that is tall. I'm going to put Isaac in the A tier. Flashback Aspas, a card that a lot of people used when he came out. Listen, he was a good card when he came out. Finesse shot plus, he had a lot to offer. It's just now, I don't really feel like he is that guy anymore. I'm going to put Aspas in the B+ tier. It's definitely in between like the B+ and the A tier. And I'm looking at the strikers in that A tier. And yeah, I'm going to continue putting Aspas in that B+ tier. Mbappe team in the group stage card, for me, any version of Mbappe is S tier. Even the gold card for me is still a card that deserves to go up there. Mbappe is just broken in this game. Let me know if you guys agree with that. Let me know if you think every version of Mbappe is S tier in the comment section. Because for me, every version is up there. Cascarino's triple threat card, a card that is very, very good down the line because of her pace, but a card that I don't really feel like is on that level of like Rafinha, Doku, Rodman. I feel like there's better wingers in the A+ tier. So Cascarino, A tier. Lionel Messi, radioactive card, for sure. For sure, an S tier card. The way he dribbles in this game is so different to every other attacker I have used. He has this like unique way of dribbling, and definitely an S tier card for me. Mane, Pro Life card, a card that can get more upgrades as well. Mane, I just rate just highly. He's just one of those players that he offers you a lot in that striker position. He ain't a weak player either. He's a player that can, you know, hold off players really well. Fast, great shooting ability. A+ for Mane. Dybala, unbelievable weak foot upgrade. That weak foot upgrade was needed. Thank you, EA. You actually gave him a weak foot upgrade. Not like Salah. You know, Salah's still with that 3-star weak foot, but hey, we push that to a side for now. Dybala's Winter Wildcard, 10, he's 4-star, 4-star now. I'm going to put him in that A+ tier. Marco Asensio, not awful. No, honestly, not awful. I would take this Asensio card over like Diatta. I would take this Asensio card over players like Loriente as well. I'm going to put Asensio in the A tier. Honestly, I don't think he's that bad of a card. Muriel, Muriel solid, especially for the price. It's like 20, I think it's like 22,000 coins for this card. Definitely a card. If you've gone down the serial route, I definitely do suggest completing. Definitely one of those cards that I rate highly in this game. And I'm going to put Muriel in the A+ tier. I played it up against him yesterday as well, and he destroyed me. Smith is a player that I did rate highly when she came out. 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, really good shooting ability. I do feel like there's better attackers now in the A+ tier. She's like right in between for sure. She's right in between the A+ and the A tier, but I'm going to push her towards the A tier. Brahim Diaz, they did way better with this card than they did with Gordon, that's for sure. Gordon, yeah, not that guy. Brahim Diaz, solid, but not as good as like Musiala or someone like De Binga in that cam position. So Brahim Diaz, I'm going to put him A tier. Royce, another player that is nice in that cam position, but again, not as good as those cams in the A+ tier. So I'm going to put Royce in the A tier. Another cam that is good in that cam position. 3-star weak foot, must admit, a little bit annoying to work with. Is he as good as De Binga, Marta, Musiala in a cam position? No. Foden, A tier. Martinelli, love Martinelli in this game. One of those SBCs that costs a lot, but he is very good. For me, between like Rafinha and Martinelli, I know there's a lot of like comparisons between those two. I prefer Martinelli. Do I believe it's enough to put him into the S tier? No. For sure, he ain't S tier, but I'm going to put him A+. Sterling Fire card, both versions of Sterling are very good. It just kind of depends on where you want to play him. Like, this card is better in a striker position, but I would say the Ice card is better down the line. The way the Ice card moves, this card moves great. The Fire card, he moves really well, but the Ice card, yeah, that Ice card is turning a little bit too quick for my liking. I can't defend against him. He always turns me. He's always a player that somehow gets in behind my defensive line a little bit too easily. So yeah, Sterling, I'm going to say he is an A+ tier card. And just like that, we have got ourselves our attackers tier list. Let me know in the comment section if you guys disagree with any player. Maybe there's a player that you feel like should have gone higher or even lower. Let me know who it is in the comment section. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my top 5 attackers. Number 1, Mbappe. Needs to be. Mbappe is just that guy. Second, I'm going to say Fire Neymar. Third, I will go with... Oh, it's a tough one, but I'm going to go with Trailblazer Hansen. I feel like she's still up there. Fourth, Vinny. And in the 5th spot, CR7. That CR7 card is the real deal. It's the card Ronaldo deserves. Again, that Trailblazer card, I was happy that he got that card, but I just felt like he deserved a card better than that. And he's finally got the card he deserves. So yeah, that's my top 5 attackers. Let me know your top 5 attackers in the comment section. But that is going to be it for the attackers tier list. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.